Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Gemini13 here, coming at you with the Gemini airport update of Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Today in this airport update, we have, I believe, three new planes. We have a FedEx MD-10, we have an American Airlines A319, and then last but not least, we have a Southwest Airlines 737-700. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll start over here on the my fictional Concourse B side of the terminal for U.S. Airways. So we're going to start with the Arizona Cardinals A319, about to make a flight out to St. Louis. U.S. Airways A320 in the IAE engine with nonstop service to San Diego. Then the American Airlines A319 with nonstop service to Washington Reagan. And we got a U.S. Airways A319. This is the PSA. Plane hasn't gotten to the gate yet. Obviously, that's why I attempted to have the gate a little more farther out, but it's just pulling into the gate. And then, as you can see, we have a U.S. Airways A321 that pushed back from gate A6. And that aircraft, the PSA arrived in from Norfolk, and the A321's heading out to Phoenix. And then right here we have a few more planes. Let's see, let me get the camera up a little bit. U.S. Airways A319 Piedmont. This Piedmont A319 arrived from Richmond. And then the A321, I'll focus in on the A321 in a second. Alright, let me just slide the camera over a little bit. Alright, so we got a 321, a 321-75, and the 321 right here. We're going to make a flight out to Philadelphia. 321 right here is to Seattle. 757-200 Dublin. And we'll scoot back a little bit. We got a 321 to New York LaGuardia. Step up to the 767-200. And the 762 is heading to Barcelona. I'll just kind of get a top-down view now of everything. I don't know. Very fascinated with the top-down camera views. I think they're pretty cool. Just a good, different look. Alright, continue with the over here. We got a beautiful JetBlue A320. This is in the Harlequin Taufin. This is a flight 218 with nonstop service to New York John F. Kennedy. We have an A321 right here. Nonstop service to Boston Logan. This is the Arizona State A319 for U.S. Airways, making the flight out to Nashville, Tennessee. And then the U.S. Airways A320 and the IAE engines with nonstop service to New York John F. Kennedy. I'll get the other 76 in a second. I just want to get these guys over here. I'll get these three first, and then the Frontier and Southwest. So, the very top of your screen, you have a Delta MD-90 with nonstop service to Atlanta. American 737-800 arrived from Philadelphia. It's going to head out to Houston and then back to Charlotte. And then an American MD-82 with nonstop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Right here we have Frontier Airlines flight 930. Flight 930 with nonstop service to Trenton, which is doing extremely well. For the last June data report, 97% occupancy rate, which is phenomenal for 5 weekly, I believe it is. 4 or 5 weekly, which is awesome for a new carrier. That's just very impressive. We have a Southwest Airlines 737-700 pushing back. This aircraft will be making a flight to Chicago Midway. And I think I missed it, but yeah, I missed it definitely. But here's another Southwest Airlines. This is a 737-300, just arrived from Baltimore, and then it's going to head to Houston Hobby. All right, we'll take it back over to the rest of the Deltas, and then the United and the CRJ-200. As usual, CRJ-200 to Toronto Pearson. Ow, step on these boxes. Oh dear. I'll scoot back just a little bit. Got the United A320 in the camera. Non-stop service Chicago, O'Hare. Delta 320 to Detroit, and then the 319 to Minneapolis. All right, I like the CRJs. All right, CRJ 700 right here. This actually is November 706 PS and was repainted to the New American Library, so that's unfortunate though, because the model is kind of inaccurate now. I'm not going to get too technical, but this is heading out to Tulsa. CRJ 200 with nonstop service to Gulfport, Biloxi, and then A321 center to upper part of your screen with nonstop service to San Francisco, and A320, and then the CRJ 900 to Oklahoma City, A320 to Salt Lake City. No, I'm sorry, to Portland, Oregon, my bad. 321 does Salt Lake City. Delta 717 just arrived from Detroit, and it's going to head back to Detroit. Get the 7.6 real quick. 767-200 with nonstop service to Madrid. Lufthansa, beautiful. A340-600, flight 429 with nonstop service to Munich. We got a U.S. Airways Philadelphia Eagles departing runway 15 right to Memphis. In reality terms, Charlotte, that would be 18 center. Right here we have a U.S. Airways Express CRJ 900. The aircraft just arrived from Northwest Arkansas, which is in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I've flown the route many times, and I remember when it used to be like all CRJ 200s and occasionally a CRJ 700. But actually, it's I think it's 2 CRJ 700s and then a 900 now, which is awesome. And I'm pretty sure Tulsa will definitely follow the same suit very soon because loads have been phenomenal. I believe I've heard 90% for since it started, which is just awesome considering. Even though they have a good Dallas American base, because they're right near Dallas, so they have a pretty good American fan base out of Tulsa, but still really impressive in general. We have a Sun Country. They do some charters here out every so often, so they've been here frequently enough to keep it. So this will be heading to Gulfport, Biloxi, and then back to Minneapolis to reposition for its other flights. U.S. Airways A321, as you can see, the beautiful FedEx. 321's taxiing over, gonna head out to Las Vegas. This is something I've been asked for many years, and literally many years, to get a cargo plane. And definitely my good friend will definitely like this idea right here. So this is the FedEx MD-10. Never been so happy to see a cargo plane. This is a beautiful model. One of my best models, to be honest. This is an awesome plane. So I'll get another view of it. It's heading to Memphis. We get MD-10s from Memphis and Indianapolis, depending. But just get a little view here. What's going on? Getting loaded up. Yeah, I'm not a cargo person, but I think this is adequate enough to make it look good. I think it's up to decent standards. We'll slide over. If I haven't got this A321 yet, this is pushing back from gate A22 with nonstop service to Philadelphia. I'm going to slide down and get the heavies. I'm going to focus once I get there, so just be patient. 757-200 with nonstop service to San Juan. We have A330-200. This is heading out to Sao Paulo. And then A330-200 with nonstop service to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. A330-300 to Rome. A330-300 to London. And I just realized that I don't have a Frankfurt flight, which is very unfortunate. I'll make sure to make up for that. But like I said in my last American video, I'm definitely going to buy another one of those. So we'll handle that problem. Cause whatever. Anyways, we're going to hit JetBlue up and then we're going to conclude the video. Last but not least, the Mosaic A320. This flight is operating flight 1446, nonstop service to Boston Logan. And yeah, I'll do that top-down view again. So I anticipate by Christmas that I'll have... Why are we not focusing properly? There we go. Anticipate by Christmas we'll have a few new... I'll say 2 new U.S. Airways, and that's probably about it. I'm kind of done for that. End that era in the end of 2014. And hopefully if there's been new Americans coming out, I'm definitely going to get a new American. Get as many of those for Christmas as possible. Try to spend as less as possible, but I'll probably have to put a little bit of money in there just to make everything look more as realistic as possible. But anyways, things to look for Christmas, definitely. Even though it's really not that far away when you think about it. I'll definitely have a new U.S. Airways A330-200 and the 319 normal livery. Other than that, we'll just play it by ear for myself. So, hope you enjoyed the video.